Hey, but that's legal tender. It's a vendor.
Welcome to the Hat Chat podcast, episode 212.
That's exactly
Do I read that correctly?
212.
That's a palindrome of a number.
That is.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris Hodson Trott.
Thank you, Ross Stewart Hornby.
Thank you.
Stuart Hornby. Do you want to be called Stuart?
Well, Stuart Hornby isn't my surname,
No. It's your middle name, though, isn't it?
but you don't have a
I don't have a middle name, but
So-
you said my full name, so I said your full name.
Your grandfather is Stuart.
No.
It's just they just fancied it.
I think they just literally rolled the dice
So
on
like-
names.
Call him Ross or Stuart.
Yeah.
Right. My name's Alex.
And
Lewis, Alexander Lewis Smith.
Smith, yeah. ALS. Hope
one
I
of
get
the,
it.
the few names, first names, Christian names in England that has an X in the name.
It's not a Christian name, Alexander. Doesn't appear in the Bible.
Greek.
Probably. Or Macedonian. I think Alexander the Great was Macedonian. But
All right. Sick.
yeah.
Good.
We're not here to educate. We're here to talk shit.
Yeah.
We are
So-
short shit. So now we're going to the official news. They
the
bloody
day.
got Andy, didn't they? Well, no, they
They
arrested.
arrested him on suspicion of misconduct whilst in public office, allegedly.
Just like the most anything they could get on him. Which is, they don't. There's no.
It's just the way in, right? It's a foot in the door.
Yeah.
It's a foot in the door.
It's a foot in the door.
And nothing's come of it yet. I guess they have to investigate. So yeah.
They're probably treating it, carefully,
Legally,
legally,
you'd hope.
and hazing the shit out of him, I'm
They're
sure.
Yeah.
easy shit. I'm just satisfied somebody's, I don't know, being investigated for this crazy stuff. It'd be nice if,
I hope
The other
something
people
comes
did.
of it.
yeah.
I hope more come. I hope it's a domino effect.
It'd be nice to know that, people aren't just getting away with some of that crazy, heinous shit.
And all the modern day things that have been really fucked up in the world for the
Oh, yeah.
last couple decades is all tied to the same island.
Bloody
Cool. Anyway, that's Epstein.
That's Epstein covered. There's loads of crazy shit coming from that. But there was this other thing that you pointed out
Yeah,
to us just
so-
before the stream.
There was body cam footage in Iowa of a fraternity having their fire alarm pulled and the fire engine turned up and the police turned up on suspicion of hazing. And by God, they were correct.
Yeah.
There was a serious hazing ritual going on in the basement of that house. And you can watch the whole thing. It's just really eye-opening, the culture of fraternities. Obviously, they're not all the same. Not all of them go to these. This is illegal.
Describe the video. Describe just what you see in the... Because obviously we can't show it. It's not our video.
It's a big American house fraternity, and they open the front door. The fire engine, fire police people. Fuck.
Emergency services.
I haven't slept much. Don't know if you noticed.
Sorry.
They all get in there, and there's a guy that's like, "What's going on? What's happening?" And then they get down to the basement, and there's obviously the dad. I think they call it the fraternity dad.
The house dad, was it?
House
Yeah,
dad,
something
who's
like that.
claiming he's not the house dad, obviously, and that you can't get hold of the house dad. There's no one responsible. I don't know what's going on. Is this what this guy is saying all the time?
Is that the guy with the hoarse voice?
No, that's the guy that was
Is that the-
shouting. I think they have a name as well.
Yeah. He was definitely in charge of something.
He was the
Just
drill sergeant.
House sergeant.
Probably voice hoarse
Master
from yelling
Arms.
at them, yeah.
So there was two guys that are definitely controlling this situation, trying to block the doorway, but the police walk in. Apparently it's like, "Oh man, this room stinks." It's a dark room with 20 to 30 young boys in there.
Well,
not super young.
Like college age.
College age,
Yeah.
but still young, in their boxer shorts or underwear, covered in shit, like booze,
Ugh.
vomit, God knows what other liquids. Just when blindfolded, mostly, just being hazed, shouted at by that guy in the white hoodie, and told to not say a word to the law enforcement at all, because again, you won't get into the fraternity if you don't go through this hazing ritual.
Right.
You don't obey your house dad. It's just crazy what people are willing to jump through to be a part of something.
Yeah.
Well, we never had that at our unis, did we?
No.
I wasn't a part of it.
You didn't
Annoying.
know? Oh, you
Annoying.
get, no. There was no fraternities. It's quite very much an American thing, isn't it? Where you have whole houses on campus that are identified as fraternity houses. And no, for us, there's clubs and there's sports-based rituals. Definitely,
Rugby, yeah.
rugby in Swansea where I went was
sports is the
a
closest.
bit gross.
Dick dippers.
Dick Dippers United. Yeah, they would dip their dicks in pints and get other people to drink
Spit in
them.
each other's mouth.
Societies. We have
We
societies.
live in a society.
Yeah, those happen. Like the Bullingdon Club. Do you reckon they did weird shit?
Oh, didn't
oh yeah, they
didn't
smashed up
accuse-
places.
Didn't they accuse David
Cameron of fucking a
Cameron of putting
of-
his knob in a pig head or something?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, they did do that. Yeah, there's like photos, I think.
Right.
But basically, the Bullingdon Club was like a club for posh toffs at college, and they would also do stuff like they would go to restaurants and just smash them up, and then
Wow.
because certain members of their club were so rich, they'd just be like, "Here's some money."
Just toss the cash on the floor. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's crazy because the benefits of being part of this insane cult is that you're set up for life.
Well, there
In
are
a way.
networks that you could potentially leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like to go through this process, you end up in an elite club of people that are already in government or whatever, or high up in somewhere that can like bail you out of whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to me that these things exist.
Still exist, yeah.
And the majority of the government has people that have gone through this.
Yeah.
They can't all come out successes, though, can they?
No,
They all
but
just
it increases your chances, right?
Yeah. No, you're right. I don't think they all do.
Climbing the social ladder.
I mean, an example of this, which perhaps is slightly less nefarious, but no less sort of like elitist, is the fact that like a huge percentage of modern comedic greats are all part of the Cambridge Footlights. You know, like
Right.
Monty Python, even people like David Mitchell of Peep Show, Olivia Colman,
Steve Fry.
I think, was in it. Stephen Fry. Like there are a bunch of modern comedic greats that were all part of a big posh elitist club. And that
Is that not just comedy groups?
to
As
an
in,
extent,
like doing
but
comedy, improv comedy and stuff.
it
Or are
is.
they
but
doing
it's
this-
you have to
not
be
this
part
kind
of
of
Cambridge University,
Right,
and you have to
yeah.
audition to become a part of it. Like
I see,
Rowan Atkinson
okay.
was in it as well.
Right.
Like it's just the fact that there's just so many.
It's very concentrated.
Yeah, so and arguably a fantastic time of British comedy as well. Let's be honest. Like all of those people.
Again,
I
it
just
spawned some
quoted.
great stuff.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds much nicer than this one.
Oh, it is absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
It is. Yeah,
They are covered in all sorts of shit.
Well, this is
Yeah.
like some of the bad shit.
Yeah.
Have you heard
It's old
about
school
John
stuff.
Hamm, the actor,
No.
who was part of a fraternity and like completely assaulted a guy,
Right.
like mashed their genitalia and stuff like that,
heck?
like pulled them along by their genitalia and stuff like that. And he kind
Mr.
of,
Bollock.
I don't know if he did
Oh,
do that,
he
but
did.
ultimately he was sexually assaulting
Right.
as like the guy that's in the frat,
Yeah.
hazing the new recruits.
Yeah.
He was part of that.
Yeah.
And hasn't really faced any repercussions other than like, oh yeah, I regret doing that. But he didn't deny doing it either. It's just
Charged,
crazy
yeah.
to me.
In the University of Texas.
Yeah. Yeah, have a
Sigma
read.
new fraternity inductee said he was beaten and set on fire. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
In 1990. That's crazy. Set on fire. That's way too.
So
Surely
risky.
there's- But yeah, I guess I wonder what the line is like. And also, you were saying that like you'd probably want to join one. Where's your,
Yes,
where's
Smith.
your line? Sorry, Smith said this before the stream, and we thought we'd talk about it on the stream.
Yeah.
Like, where would your line be? Surely, like these guys. I mean, I guess you're in a different stage of your life. You're only just starting college, so
You wanna
you're
fit
probably
in.
Open to like, fuck, I do want to like get into this group.
Yeah.
After these initial shitty bits, it's going to probably get better, and you know.
Parents are
I
fault.
think
Promised you.
people, particularly young men, are very prone to tribalistic, animalistic behavior. Right? It
Yeah.
starts in secondary school, where and you just do stupid shit that when you reflect on it afterwards, you're like, "Fuck, was I thinking?" You know. But like,
You get caught up in a storm, don't you?
exactly. Be it the classroom, be it the playground, be
Yeah.
it parties. You know, like the stuff you do is just stupid as hell.
You not
And,
only want to
like,
fit in, but you also
There's
there's
excitement.
nothing quite like
Yeah.
everyone around you loving what you're doing.
Yeah.
And being like rizzed up for it.
And the mischief element of it, where you're
Yeah.
just like, "This is hilarious."
I'm
you know,
breaking
like,
rules.
like holy shit! Like I just,
Like cow toppling.
yeah,
Like pumpkin stealing.
yeah, like exactly, like panda pop bombing.
Wars.
There's a undeniable kind of excitement from doing that kind of thing, and I think I still understand it. Obviously, when it comes at the expense of another person, which it often does, and also like think about like. It's very monkey kind of brain, isn't it? Where you're like,
It's our limbic system kicking in for sure.
You want to be like, you want to pull the prank, you want to do the thing, and like, yeah, in reflection, when you're more wise and more mature, you're like, none of it's worth it. You know, like it's not worth making another person feel worse for you to feel good. Like it's like, so But yeah, you're a different person then. You're not mature. And why I said that I'd quite like to be part of a fraternity is because like it takes all of those things and turns it into a format. It turns it into a club. Like there's a reason I like going and bashing people with LARP swords, like in our LARP Men is Fate.
It's interesting because you're
comparing a frat to Men is Fate.
When you're fighting in a LARP, when there are like thousands of people on the field
together,
and you're bashing the crap out of each other,
you've got a shared goal.
It feels like the biggest fight ever. It feels like a playground fight. What were we going to say?
Yeah, well, because you have previously slagged off the tribal nature of like football hooliganism, which is the same kind of mentality of we're in this together, fucking I support,
But a huge amount of those hooligans are no longer like teenagers or even like people who've just turned 20.
Yeah.
They're adults that should know better. And also like...
Yeah, they're part of a fight club, mate. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like... I think that's I think my distinction here is like when you're
coming of age.
Yeah, when you're not an adult, and also when it's like clearly destructive. Like you can find... This is why people do sports, like some certain kinds of sports, like rugby or whatever, is to get that desire for competition, for combat, for pitting your strength against another person in a safe and controlled manner where rules are established, where things are possible. It's like airsoft as well, like I still enjoy going airsofting now and then because it's fun to hunt the ultimate prey, man. And it's fun to try and the same reason we play games, competitive shooters. It's fun to try and beat somebody at something, outwit somebody.
I'd say that there are rules.
The difference is right.
There's safety measures in place.
There's no initiation rights in airsofting. There's not like here's the new guy in airsofting. Everyone gets to shoot full auto at them, and they just have to take it until they can become part of the other side. That doesn't exist in LARP.
No, and I'm not saying that
airsoft.
the reason I want to join a fraternity is to torture other human beings.
Nature,
What I am saying is there are elements of, like watching you guys the other day drink that sambuca in the milk. That's almost like a peer pressure kind of like. I laughed at that because it was hilarious watching you guys
suffer.
Like like it's undeniable. People find that funny, and so like when I hear people doing this sort of stuff, as long as these kids don't die or don't get permanently disfigured or whatever, like there is a funny element to that. But I'm not, interested in frats. But I think really what I'm interested in about the whole, again, as someone who doesn't really know a huge amount about it, is the idea of fraternity, the idea of camaraderie, the idea of having a lifelong connection to people that you can then lean on, the memories you create, just like the stuff we've done,
and of course indulging in homoerotic tendencies whilst
exactly
also
again just like what we've done,
but reinforcing that no, I am definitely not.
I think the fact that everyone's doing it together is probably what's the appealing. Like you're not just one person just being humiliated. You're all being humiliated.
You're all suffering together.
Exactly. Which might be a bit more of the appealing side of it, and the funny side of it. Although that video was really creepy. It was weird because it was just a base.
It's the flashlights.
They're all flashlights,
and they're like deer in the headlights.
Oh my
told
God.
not to speak.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like eerie that they're not
One
speaking.
guy took his blindfold off though. I feel like that breaks.
He's out.
He's out.
Yeah. Shit. He
took his blindfold.
He got
off,
set on fire afterwards.
Shit, John Hamm.
All right, you're back in.
John Hamm
Get
comes
Hamm in. The Ham monster.
I find the idea of fraternities interesting from like where it came from. Apparently it's a Greek thing. Obviously that's why they have the sigma, beta, and it's like a societal thing where yes, you network, you form a group that then you've got each other's backs throughout life, and then you can pull upon your contacts in the future to get you to where you need to be. I like the idea of that. Like you say, it just in reality it's often exploited for certain tribalistic pursuits. And
I think if they were all in that basement, like throwing eggs at each other, making pancakes, I think I'd be on board.
In a way, we've done our own frat style stuff.
In a way,
because we've all consented and we've all put up the top and we've degraded ourselves.
Oh yeah.
And we laughed about it because the cameras are on, and that's the pressure. Ultimately, our audience are like the house dads.
Yeah, you're the house dads, guys.
And we're the guys trying to initiate all the time, trying to get to that next level. We never quite get there.
Let us in your club. So another great form of fraternity that I've recently discovered was duos luge. Double, which obviously the Winter Olympics are currently going on, and by the way, that does seem like sports for rich kids. The Winter Olympics. How do you become a Winter Olympiad? By going on skiing holidays all the time. So basically, they doubles luge is luge is like the one where you're basically in a sled and you go down the same kind of course that a bobsled does, but you are just one guy on a tray. They can go up to 100 kilometers an hour. Absolutely
insane.
Smashing
You're
it
a
down
bullet.
the hill. You're a bullet, and you
on ice.
You go feet first, and you tip your little head up and look down your body, and you have to steer yourself. You have to. Otherwise, if you don't steer yourself, you crash.
You'll spin out
horribly
because it's like a pipe, right? But the
Yep.
top is open.
Yep.
So you could just like.
Yep, and they do. So this happens sometimes if you get the turning right. So basically, doubles luge is that, but another guy lies on top of you,
Yeah.
and there's no extra like shelf.
Who came up with that? Just said, "Well, lay on top of me, bro." I was like, "Yeah, come on down."
I think
just double sled it.
how this started, I reckon, is like this sled's quite cold, so is the ice. A nice warm body underneath me would sort me out.
Keep it nice and warm.
Yeah, and also another pair of eyes.
Yeah.
And other body parts.
This is the thing. So as a single pilot on a tray, you have your eyes looking down your body, you're steering, you can see it. As soon as the other guy gets on top of you, and he lies on you with his back to your chest, sits just in a little lappy lap, and you lose vision of where you're going. So you no longer are the guy in charge.
Who's the main luger there? Or
the guy on top. The top.
The top.
You've got the top and the bottom. Don't ask me what that...
Which one would you rather be?
I'd rather be the top.
He wants to be a top.
Because the bottom guy...
The bottom guy gets to stay warm.
The bottom guy has to...
I think it'd be quite cozy being underneath.
The bottom guy is blind running this thing.
Yeah, well, exactly. So I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
But also, if you were to crash, you're more likely to have the top guy take the hit first.
Well, yeah. So I saw one where you should look this up. Doubles luge crashes.
You should have faith in your top.
Crazy.
Man.
Well, you got to have faith in your top.
You got to have faith in your top.
So the guy, but the thing is, right? The guy on the bottom cannot just give it all over. Cannot give full control to the top because he's still got a lot of mass. So he's got to also steer with the top guy by shifting their weight and bending the feet.
So they have to be in sync.
Yes.
I think
but they can't communicate with their voice because it's too loud. So the bottom guy has to feel the tweaks of the top guy's butt to tell him which way to turn.
Jesus.
So they have to be in perfect harmony. The bottom man feeling the top man's body, and
there's ways. There must be ways in order to not slip off each other as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like have a pivot point.
Like lock in
and really feel the pulse of the person above.
Yeah. What if is there an advantage to maybe the person being underneath like partially aroused?
So the person at the bottom tends to be the taller one, so they can create a nice long
board.
Sort of stretcher board,
board
for the guy on the top. The guy on the top needs to be super aquiline,
right? So
and aerodynamic,
smaller and a bit more nimble,
a bit more rotund sometimes. There's a really great shot of the German team, and the guy on the top, his stomach's just like a wave.
Wow.
Interesting.
I would have thought they'd have to be really lean.
No, because they want the mass. They need the mass and the strength for speed,
narrow.
but they want to be aerodynamic, so they just want to be flat but good mass.
God damn.
And anyway, they go down, and oh my god, the bottom guy can't see anything, and he's just turning his body based on the top guy just tweaking his butt, right? And so apparently
people win medals for this.
They win medals, and I read a lot about this.
Do they share the medal?
So the reason one of the winners, the leading teams, the German team, they're both called Toby. They call them the Tobys. The winning team said the reason they got into it is because they used to do solo luge. But they were lonely.
I knew it.
And they wanted to...
I knew it was a social thing.
They said they wanted to feel what it was like to be part of a team sport.
I want to know what it feels like to be a sled.
They thought it was lonely. They just chucked him on top.
Yeah, and so he goes, climb on, Toby. Get on me. I want to feel like it's like to be in a Toby.
Crazy suggestion for the Winter Olympics. Triple decker.
Triple decker.
A three.
Oh, they must have tried it.
This is crazy now.
The one on top is really...
Or a 5-stack pyramid.
Yeah, or a 69 formation.
3-2-1.
What if
69 formation.
What if you have...
Nice.
Top guy's on his front.
And facing the wrong way. And facing down.
What if you have top and tails? Yeah, top and tails. So somebody
Top and tail.
on their stomach, like facing the other way. The other person's on their back.
Both are blind.
Both relatively blind.
Both completely blind.
Can you tell? No.
And they're kind of top and tailing. I think that could work, maybe. But I guess if you crash, the person at the front is really at risk of snapping their neck. Yeah.
Some of the crashes are insane. So like if they go into the corner wrong, they go too high up. That means when they come back down to the next one, they basically get airborne.
Yeah.
And the front guy, the top guy, has to slow it down by just sticking his legs down at 100 kilometers
just digging
an hour.
into the...
Yeah. And like,
Ice.
if they go into the corner as he's
God.
putting his leg down, his leg just collapses into an ice wall, just completely shatters the entire leg. Like, it's so dangerous. And like
That risk reward though, and also being connected.
yeah.
There's
And the
nothing
last-
quite like that thrill.
And they have to
You think
practice
they'd-
together all the time.
Oh yeah, you think they'd be trained to like bail in an appropriate way? Putting your leg down. So when you see like people on, I think I saw some guy. He was on like this scooter thing. It was like it was a scooter, and he saw like this thing coming up. That obviously he was about to jump like a snow pile or something. He kind of put his legs down to stop him, but he just then piled into it.
Oh, made it worse. Yeah.
It's like well, you see motorcycles put their legs down and they just get flipped off and then tumble.
Just have a quick look at
Pretty
some clips
fucked
of
up.
double luge crashes.
Double.
Just to give you guys a little bit of context here.
Is it
So hopefully everyone gets the same search result, so you can follow along.
Crash.
Double luge crash in Google.
Crashes, okay.
Ross is clicking the
Crazy
second link.
Luge crash.
Crazy luge
It's on
crash.
Instagram. See if it's crazy. Doubles. I think this is a singles when he's kind of flipping.
Oh
Because obviously those things, you don't want that the board, well not the sled, sorry, to hit you, because that's...
That is a double luge crash. You did put double.
That wasn't a double though, that was a single.
Single pay.
Here we go, doubles luge what's his name?
Also,
Bogdanov
at the
and
start,
Prokhorov crash in
They have-
Uberov
They have
World
to
Cup.
thrust
they have to thrust as hard as they can at the start.
together.
This is a mental... How did you get into this?
He's just on his lap.
I guess maybe you see this and you're like...
Oh, they're doing some gentle but firm. Big
Oh, they're
thrust.
just kind of like flipping with their little fingers onto
And now
the
they're together.
ice.
They're lying back.
Oh, that's crazy.
They're
The
flicking
one at the back
around.
can partially see, though, kind of.
No, well,
That is mental to do. That's so wild.
they're just going so
Well, it's like a
fast.
full-on bobsleigh kind of setup. So it's like...
Yeah, it's a full-on
Whereas the
circuit.
bobsleigh is like an actual protective shield.
Yeah.
They're just
They're just
throwing
exposed
their
On a
bodies
tray.
down.
on a tray. On a man on a tray.
I'd kind of like to try this, but it also seems like really fucking risky.
Do you know that Formula One looks slow from like top-down cameras?
Yeah.
This looks fast.
This looks fast, and they've slid off.
Oh!
They slid off, and he's kind of like clamping
no.
down. He's kind of pinching his legs. He's trying to
Stop, Tommy! This
not
isn't
my
even as
leg.
bad as I
desperately
saw.
grabbing the icy walls, but they can't slow down. Their hands, I think he's obviously hurt his hands. I wouldn't want to get my legs caught underneath the
Skids.
sleigh.
Yeah.
God.
Because he was like pulling his legs underneath it. Oh, there's a guy shaking his head in sadness there at that one.
Oh.
That one wasn't too bad. They kind
Tragic.
of like land on their side and then kind of desperately scrambled at the
Do you think
walls.
they have a death pact? Like if one dies and loses,
They
the other
both-
one
the
has,
other one has to
and has
die.
to be buried together.
I think so.
Buried.
I think so. They both have to be. So there's quite a popular TV
That guy's
show
got
at the
a
moment.
full-on dick wedgie.
Called, oh yeah, you can see everything.
Yeah.
So there's a
massive
popular
cock
show
wedgie.
at the moment called Heated Rivalry. Have you heard about this? It's about ice hockey. It's
Okay.
but it's about I think a Russian and Canadian ice hockey teams, and the two best players on each team fall in love with each other.
Oh.
And it's a gay romance. Well, it's more than a romance.
gromance.
It's quite hot. It's
What is ice?
exactly.
It's quite cold.
And after discovering this, I was like, they've missed a trick here. They should have done it about double
luge.
There's so much subtext here, and I was trying to think about what
I wouldn't call it subtext. It's quite like
overt.
obvious.
Just guys in tight clothes laying on top of each other, and they have to feel each other's bodies going down this.
Yeah.
It's all on the line. They could be dead at any moment.
Yeah.
And I was trying to think of a title for what I would call it, and no shade to my gay brethren, but I would call it Two Gays on a Tray. And I thought that'd be
Gays on
hilarious.
a
Two
tray.
gays on a tray.
Okay.
Like, I think it'd just be hilarious. Just have them
Fuck's
really
sakes.
just like two
Really
gays
go
one
into
tray,
it.
or like something like that. Like, because it's
Two gays, one tray.
like
wow.
it's it writes itself, honestly. But love it. No, but there's unfortunately no out teams out there. I think it'd be awesome if there
Really?
were a couple of guys.
That's surprising.
No, they're all just heterosexual sports people. And
Just
also there's
love the
there's
sport.
mixed teams sometimes as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
And is it usually the female or male on top?
I imagine the female, although it's mainly dominated by men. The sport's dominated by men. But anyway, that's my little
Double
joyous
luge.
exploration of
Love
double
it.
luge. Brilliant. What a sport.
Yeah, a lot of the
Let's do
Winter
it.
Olympics have been really interesting. I mean, stuff that I've never gone skiing. I've never really gotten into that stuff. Have you?
It's too
tried
cold.
skiing?
No.
Yeah, I've done it on a dry
I've
ski
done dry
slope.
slopes.
Dry
But it doesn't
slopes,
really
yeah.
count.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool. It's just, yeah. And there was a little dog chasing these skiers
Mhm.
down the hill, which is funny. And there was a guy confessing to his infidelities. An
Jesus.
interesting way to do it.
What?
Yeah, well, this guy was like,
While skiing.
Yeah, well, at the end of his run, I think he came second. Did he win, or did he come second? I feel like he may have come into a high
By the
position.
way, I cheated on my wife.
Oh yeah, he got
Basically
bronze.
said, he said, 6 months ago I met the love of my life. 3 months ago I cheated on her.
What the fuck? Why did he say that?
Well, I think he was trying to get her attention.
He's like, I dedicate this win to her or something.
So he dedicated
She didn't go for
the
it.
win.
Well, yeah, you've cheated, so no matter what.
And what a
Yeah,
lunatic!
a bit of an odd way to do it.
Apparently, the dog's name was Nazgul.
Nazgul.
Oh, was that the one that was on the motion camera?
Yeah, when
with
the
the funny
cameraman
pose.
suddenly just like followed the slow-moed the dog, the wolf dog coming through.
Yeah.
Um,
Nazgul.
Someone saying it's hyper manipulation of the guy. I mean, yeah, it's weird. It's a very weird kind of like something you would see in maybe a weird romantic comedy where they're trying to get their attention on TV. I don't know if it worked for him. I don't think it did.
They ran out of condoms as well, didn't they? In the
10,000
10,000 condoms.
10K. That's always a theme with Olympics.
Well, it's like
whole
the
condom thing.
people in their peak prime, like fitness levels, all eager and competitive, and all extremely attractive, or like on the.
Reasonably attractive. Not the curling teams, but yeah, most.
Why'd you
not the
fucking
curling
shit
team.
on the curling team?
Because they're not playing a real sport; they're playing bowls on ice.
Yeah, but there was a lot of controversy.
Not like
with
double
that, 'cause
luge.
The Canadian team like fingered the ball.
Oh yeah, they give it a little. That
They
is
gave it
actually
a little nudge.
so that little like
Hugely
nudge
contentious,
is
that.
part of the sport. Yeah.
Oh, then why was it so controversial?
Because he did it twice.
Ooh,
You can't do it
touch.
twice.
Yeah.
Double tap on the
Canadian
ball.
went off as well. Very un-Canadian for him to go effing and blinding
Did he?
at the opposite
Oh,
team.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Canadian and British teams are apparently two of the best. Again, I say this about curling being one of the only sports that the Brits actually do well at. But no, come on, it's bowls on ice. I mean, it takes skill, but like it's like snooker's not a sport. Pool is not a sport. It's
Dota's not a sport.
no, absolutely.
They call it an
But
e-sport
then
though.
all
Yeah,
these things
I
are
didn't.
called sports, aren't they? What do you consider a sport? Just something athletic?
I think if it has to have some level of like physical.
Physical risk reward.
Yeah,
Is
sure.
that what you're thinking?
That's a good way
Rather
of putting
than
it.
like a mental. Yeah, because obviously, there's darts is considered a sport.
Yeah,
Actually,
again,
you're
not
just tossing
no,
arrows.
I
Do
mean,
you just think sports is too grand an umbrella?
I think so. Yeah, I think.
What would you
game,
call darts?
It's a game.
It's a game of darts.
I mean, does Luke Littler look like an athlete to you?
yeah, but then I guess that's where the
That's
terminology
peak
of an athlete.
physical dart
I don't think he.
form.
If he said, "Oh, I'm an athlete," I think you would then question that.
Right. No, I know. I'm being facetious.
They do call it the Olympic Games,
I'm
not
of
the
course
Olympic
being
sports.
facetious to create a point of contention and then thus a point of conversation. But no, I do kind of think that. I think like there probably should be some sort of definition here. Like,
Would you do an S to F tier Olympic Games from
God.
rated from most sporty to least sporty?
yes.
So many. And there was that one where they were bouncing back and forward like off of these little lumps of ice,
Right.
and then like this guy flipped and then finished the race backwards. Looked fucking cool, but like, what the fuck do you get into that? His knees must be knackered.
Are they like moguls?
I don't know what they're.
Is it on skis?
They're on skis and they're bouncing off these kind of little
Little
like
humps.
on
Yeah,
either
those
side.
like moguls.
And they
yeah,
kind of bounce for either side. It's like, who came up with that? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
A lot of them are based on traditional like. So cross-country skiing, for example, makes a lot of sense. That one is basically like a traditional form of transport, a bit like marathon running,
And double luge, obviously.
and of course double luge. Who can forget?
Double luge.
Very traditional.
I mean, arguably they're just lying down.
Maybe they're the ones using the condoms.
I
Would
feel
it be
like
considered cheating if you stuck in place?
I
Using
think the
someone's
suits have some
erect
friction to them.
penis?
I think the friction, the suits.
there's a hole in that suit.
What are you doing there?
What's
Are you
that?
locked in?
You're locked in.
Oh yeah, remember when the Olympics had breakdancing?
I do, yes.
Yeah, and it got ruined by that.
Australian woman.
Australian
Is that
woman.
ruined or enhanced?
I think ruined.
She put the name on the mat on the.
In a
I
bad
do
way.
think she probably ruined it for the other ones. Yeah, because I mean, yes,
There were some very talented breakdancers.
yeah.
But again, like, how do you...
Well, the physical exertion required to be a good
It's
breakdancer
insane.
is bonkers. Yeah, like, I mean, rhythmic gymnastics has been a thing for a very long time.
True.
And again, that has physicality to it. You know, people have to be really, like, strong
gun.
and poised. But,
It's like a routine... Ray gun, yeah. Ray
yeah.
gun. A routine is, I find, probably difficult to grade, right? Like, one person doing a routine versus another person doing a routine. Are you counting how many head spins they're doing?
Yeah.
Is it their form and function? I feel like it's easier to grade if it's like, how long can you spin on your head?
Yeah. Equally, once you open the door to that, like, why not open the door to other forms of dancing? You know, you've already got rhythmic gymnastics. Now you've got breakdancing.
There's a few different forms, isn't there?
There's rhythmic. I don't know others than those two.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because like if you look at like professional dancers on say Strictly Come Dancing, an excellent show, they are unbelievably fit, like ridiculously fit. Combination of gymnastics and just pure stamina and strength. Is like
Forsyth does it for me.
Crazy. Well,
he's dead.
They're gonna have the weekend at Bernie's for him now.
What?
Bloody poor old Claudia's bumping around, can't see anything with that bloody fringe.
Why are you just shitting on Claudia Wonkerman's fringe?
Because it looks ridiculous.
Okay.
There's an ice dance.
Ice dance. There's also the synchronized swimming as well.
There's dressage, horse dancing.
Right.
In which one, the winter or the regular?
Oh, well, I'm just talking about Olympics.
Because I imagine, is swimming in the Winter Olympics? Mm-hmm. Ice swimming.
Yeah,
ice swimming would be
it's underneath ice.
Dig a hole, you've got to get to the other end.
Oh, and he's dead.
And then you make it.
That would be the ultimate sport.
It's just all of it. It's like NASCAR. People are just waiting for the crashes.
Yeah. Oh, they're dead.
I'll tell you what I did watch was the snowboarding. And whilst I'm very impressed by that, and again, it's one of the ones where we have a really amazing athlete, a British athlete who is like one of the best snowboarding women in the world, they just spin a lot.
Well, spinning's fun, isn't it?
Spinning's a big deal, isn't it?
But all the snowboarding, big jump snowboarding is just a grab mixed with a spin.
They didn't do a backflip?
Rarely.
Have any of them played the SSX games? Because there's so many different tricks in there.
It's like when you see skateboarding. Like Tony Hawk's, like he can flip that thing a million times.
Do a 900.
Grind it, and then land into a bowl, and then...
You could do a Christ Air.
Do a Christ Air straight after.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive, but when you see a real skating, they just do like one trick and land it.
Well, Tony Hawk is a game as well. I think you're getting a lot of that from the game. I don't know if Tony Hawk can do all of that.
I don't think he can.
Apparently they can't do a flip trick.
He spins a lot. A flip trick, because they're... Wait. Sorry.
What, snowboarders can't?
Are they only allowed to spin? Well, because...
They can't do a flip trick anyway because they're attached to the board. But as in,
you can flip.
Oh, right. I see what you mean. I mean like a backflip or a front flip.
Yeah.
Can't do a flip.
I think they should unclip Christ Air and then clip back in.
Unclipping mid session.
That would be an insane trick.
Well, we do have that like like this year Las Vegas is having the altered games or whatever they're called, the ones where they're like allowing people to be juiced up to the gills.
Oh my god.
Oh really? Just mega juiced games.
Yeah. There's like no drug testing.
Holy shit.
So and
the guy just jumped 20 feet. That's insane.
Just to see what people can do with drugs. Yeah. I mean, push it to the limit.
Oh,
well, there's also like
flip is illegal because it's too dangerous.
Right.
Have they seen Double Luge?
The augmented games. So basically,
Double Luge isn't too bad.
Huh? Double Luge.
If you stay still. Yeah.
But yeah, like apparently, if they break any world records at the augmented games, they win a prize. That sort of thing. Like there's like cash rewards if they manage to exceed certain things. I mean, there's good evidence to suggest China's been experimenting with like completely unethical human gene splicing for a long time to create like super soldiers. I'd love to see the Chinese team come in and they're just like all like,
oh my god,
like the engineers from the Alien series.
They all just They also just enter by superhero landing from the clouds.
Yeah. Whoa, okay.
Holy fuck.
Maybe those F-35s aren't so impressive now.
That guy's got a lightning aura.
Yeah.
He's emanating lightning bolts.
Speaking of crazy medical news, yesterday, I think it was Stanford University announced that they've developed a nasal spray that may give immunity to like
loads of
most respiratory illnesses.
Yeah.
Cold and flu.
Colds, flus.
COVID, the whole thing.
Jeez.
Sounds too good to be true.
Yeah, it does sound too good.
Well, that's true, but
sounds like the side effects would be astronomical.
Yeah.
Well, the way they do it is by basically putting the cells, the immune cells in your lungs to an amber alert by basically making them ready to attack anything that comes in at any moment. And what the uneducated Rederati said about it in the comments were like, well, this sounds like it could trigger like an unnecessary immune response,
like an anaphylactic shock almost.
Yeah, like basically people who have aggressive immune disorders where the immune system attacks their body,
attacks itself. Yeah,
they're like, oh, maybe it'll do that. But I mean, like,
they must have studied that.
Yeah, like it's worked in animals, and apparently it's protected animals for 3 to 6 months, like with just one.
Do you reckon that exerts a lot of energy on the body?
I don't know.
Like constantly getting your immune system ready?
Well, the example of like a person that works in a nursery or a primary school where they're literally constantly exposed to
that would be great.
illnesses.
Like a holiday season.
Yeah, they're in that state like all the time.
I guess it's like either have a cold and flu and have your body react and have your immune system really have to react to it, or have take the lesser of two evils and have it constantly ready.
Yeah.
Yes, it's exerting your body a bit more, but you won't get the cold or flu.
Exactly.
I guess, yeah.
And for
if
people who are
super
particularly vulnerable, like, you know, older people, it stops putting them in hospitals, you know. It's the same thing with, like, Ozempic and stuff like that. Like, apparently there was a... Zemi, yeah, on the Zemi, on the GLP-1s.
Bit of Zemi.
It can, apparently, a recent study that Kurzgesagt was talking about was it would stop up to 5 million people a year in the US going to hospital for obesity-related illnesses.
Yeah.
So if you can reduce that number of people using your medical services, the same in the UK, you know, like a percentage of people would no longer have to go and use.
Did you watch the Kurzgesagt?
Yeah. Yeah. A percentage of people would not have to go to use the NHS. Like, if all these medications are preventative, you know, rather than
not £200 a month.
Yeah, I mean, we could state sponsor them. We would state sponsor them.
Yeah,
and we
could
reduce people.
Whenever we go to America, like, I think the food situation's kind of mad there.
Yeah,
like, and the allowance of like certain types of
it's not regulated super well.
Whatever. Like, it is kind of wild what's in everything. It's kind of hard to avoid, like having a high fat diet.
Well, that's why GLP-1s are so good, is because they reduce your desire to eat.
Oh, I suppose so.
It reduces the quantity you're
kind of gets ahead of it. Yeah,
a small amount of that fatty stuff, or is it? I don't know what is it just. Like
it's calories in, calories out. Ultimately, is what makes you overweight, right?
It suppresses appetite. GLP-1s, essentially. They make you fuller quicker.
Yeah.
They make you want to eat less, and they do a couple of other things as well. The major downside is, well, not major downside, is you need to make sure you maintain muscle mass, because you will reduce muscle mass as well, and that can cause other issues like back problems, hip problems, you know, skeletal problems if you don't have enough muscle in your body to hold yourself up. But by and large, the upsides are worth the downsides.
After that,
it's better than having diseases caused by obesity.
Yeah.
Right?
After that Kurzgesagt video, I thought it'd be interesting to see if I could get Monjaro. So I looked on Boots, which allow you to do it, and you have to give them information about your height, weight, age, and everything like that. My BMI is too low.
It has to be 30 or above,
It has to be 30 or above in order to be qualified to get Monjaro, because it's a risk otherwise.
And there's no way you can just straight up buy it from then.
No,
because the things about as well is that, not that I'm not a doctor, I'm not advising people to go and do this, but there are some.
You say that 212 episodes in.
You convinced me to have ivermectin all that.
Well, do you have worms? No, you don't have any worms.
Anymore.
Not any worms. But like there are other upsides to using GLP-1 inhibitors that aren't just about losing weight. Like there are other
insulin.
There are a few different upsides.
Well, Ozempic specifically targets a better insulin regulation, apparently.
Right. Okay.
GLP-1 is not just that.
Specific, yeah, GLP-1's a type of drug.
Yeah.
There are different drugs that are that. Yeah. But yeah, there are like, it can help with concentration. It can help with overall just like just lots of other little bits and bobs that it can help with. So like if you microdosed it, it could even still help you. You know. But anyway.
So I thought it increased like the risk of hair loss and stuff. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I think the most common side effects is like nausea, stomach, gastrointestinal stuff.
Nausea is apparently common, like when you start taking it at the beginning of the week.
Right.
Yeah.
From people we know. Whereas like it kind of like fades
over time.
It's like kind of fades over the week, and then
when
you hit it again,
it's also one of those things that if you're on it, it's great. If you come off it, you can go back up to your weight again.
Yeah.
You'd like to have.
But that's only if you don't change your lifestyle.
You have to act within that. It can't just do the job for you. Yeah. Like you say, you have to keep working out to maintain your muscles and utilize the opportunity of appetite suppression to change your habits. It's
Build
crazy.
a body you love and then work to keep that body.
Well, my hope is that we enter into kind of an altered carbon future.
Right.
And I can just ditch this bod, put my consciousness in a new, fresh bod.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be handy.
That way I can just be like, I can eat to excess, like Henry VIII, and then ditch the bod.
Just ditching all these fat bodies. Yeah. And then you can fuel your house with them.
I'm going to put them all in my...
Burn them.
Yeah. Wood-burning stove.
Mindless.
In it.
Would it be a living body without the brain? So they'll just be kind of brainless?
I'd raise them with me.
Like, you could have them farm the land.
Yeah.
I'd raise them like Foundation style.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they'd have a whole personality.
Well, hang on. It's their clone. Someone's saying, are you prestiging yourself? Well, you're not killing them.
Yeah, I'm killing them.
You're killing them, of course, but you're taking your.
But I'm putting my consciousness into them, and I want to see
transferred.
I want to see the light go out.
You want to see the light.
I want to raise them, have a whole life that I know I take away. That's fucked, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you just have the brain cut out and put into a new body?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, the whole brain. I feel like, yeah, that's. I mean, it's interesting if we could save our brains.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't think that's possible.
I feel like you'd have to qualify to be like an extra special brain in order for society to be like, you're worthy of keeping a brain going, rather than just the cycle of humanity is just.
Society votes on whether or not you get executed.
Do they try and?
No, not just die naturally.
Basically executed, though, isn't it? If they
Execute by nature.
If they can vote to keep you on.
That's true.
Have they tried doing the brain transplant? Because I feel like that involves the entire nervous system. Which is
they tried a head transplant.
Have you seen the image of the entire nervous system separated, the brain and then all of the?
I've seen the new Frankenstein. Yes. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't actually.
The new Frankenstein. There is a what's his face?
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac looks at a board where someone meticulously dissected the entire nervous system and put it on a board.
Yeah.
It's quite a famous thing.
That's the one, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
But obviously, it's the real thing in Frankenstein, the Netflix movie.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if they could do that. I mean, it's hard to do it with animals.
I think a very gentle yank will do it.
Would you donate your body to science that would try and prove that works?
Yeah, only to show real sexual dysfunction, though.
Sorry, wait, what?
Yeah, I want them to put me in a museum that shows sexual irregularities.
Okay.
And point out all the weird things in my body.
Isn't that like
and put me in a compromising position.
It's like when we went to that penis museum and that guy donated his penis, but it was tiny.
Yeah. It's disappointing.
Obviously, it's got no blood going into it because it's just a cut-off penis in a jar. But
it's shriveled, all right? It's shriveled.
Do you think that he thought that, if I put it in there, everyone will think that that's a normal-sized penis?
Yeah.
That's my way of finally proving.
Yeah.
My
We're all thinking, who
that's
put this
average.
button mushroom in it? It's just a button mushroom. There's nothing. Oh, it's the ticks on the other ones that were weird, like all the animal ticks. And
why didn't they just remove them? I don't get it.
Know, maybe they're trying to make a point.
Preserve as intended.
This is as is. This is,
we just sliced it off and put it in this tube, as is.
Great museum, though.
The Phallus Palace.
The Phallus
Palace. Was it Iceland, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, Iceland. Phallus Palace? I don't think it's called that.
Museum of
Crazy Dicks, it was called.
My favourite was the big whale dick.
Oh.
That was big.
Head height.
It was long,
It was like the same body size as my torso.
Crazy.
God, one can dream. And all the tick dicks as well.
Tick dicks, that's the thing we were saying that just now. That was
all the ticks on there.
The fact that all those balls had just little ticks chewing on them. And then they cut them off and preserve
keep those.
Keep those in.
It's part of the dick now.
Don't remove the ticks.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
It's just not,
Yeah.
Ugh.
Dick goblin ticks. Horny buggers. I would tick, but I like a dick.
But no tick dicks, though.
Talking of little creatures that latch on and suck the life out of bigger entities, I'd like to give a huge thanks to our Patreon.
No way.
Thanks, Patreon.
Amazing
supporters.
Patreon.com/hatfilms.
Crazy link that
was. What do you mean? Patreon.com/hatfilms is a way to become our little ticks. Latch on and suck us dry.
Yeah.
Frankly, we love to be sucked. And we love to give you nutrients in the form of content, of course.
And medical advice.
Yeah, the medical advice. Everyone just jump on a Zemi. Just give it a go. Why not?
There are other brands.
It's not like it's extremely expensive as well.
It's like £200 a month, depending on the milligram amount as well.
You know how much a personal trainer is, though? More than that.
More than that, yeah.
Yeah, we still have to work out.
Yeah, but you don't, do you? Just
it's
eat less.
You can eat shit.
It's a pretty big cheat code.
Most people are just looking for weight loss. They're not looking for they should look for muscle because that's what looks good. But if you're just trying to get to looking decent and not looking like,
or at least get to a point where you think working out is not going to be a complete slog.
Yeah, an absolute nightmare. Absolutely. Yeah, it's totally about that. It's totally about getting to a point where your body, you're like, if I just do a little bit now, I'm going to look better. When you're starting from miles away, you're like, fuck, what's the point?
Do you hate your body? There are other people that hate their bodies as well, and there's a place to talk about that on our Discord.
Discord.gg/hatfilms.
Yeah, literally people just share. You can share as much or as little as you want, or indulge in the fact that other people also feel the same way.
Try not to be alarmed by the literacy rate on that Discord. It is low, all right?
Really shitting on them today.
Yeah.
Really put some sort of AI language model in there.
Yeah.
Just to clean it up a bit.
Having a go-between, right?
Yeah. Just to tidy up their language.
Yeah.
Send really nicely formatted emails to our hatchat@hat-films.com. Send us silly news. Send us fingals like Bog Boy made. We'd love to put them at the start and at the end of our podcasts. And it keeps you in touch with us.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Yeah, and that's it for this week, I believe. Unless you've got any other dick-based news.
No, it was only I saw an article about people putting iguana on pizza.
Oh,
which is kind of gross, yeah.
So there's loads of iguanas.
Well, no,
in the US.
the Florida government or whoever's running Florida is telling people to kill iguanas.
Yeah, because they're fucking everywhere. They're like seagulls over there.
But apparently, it's got so cold that they're just falling out of the trees and going to cold shock.
Yeah,
people are grabbing them and now eating them.
That's really sad.
I don't think they can be that tasty. I've had crocodile. It's horrible.
I don't think so.
And just reptile flesh is just not
cold-blooded. Yeah,
it's not good.
Oh yeah, poor little fuckers.
I think they're probably doing it just to be like, I ate iguana in Florida.
Almost certainly.
This guy's like, I'm the first one to put it on a pizza. It's not. I don't know how to describe. Ew. So cool.
It's quite gross.
That's pretty gross. But yeah.
Probably like snake. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll see you for the next Hat Chat. Have a really good week, everybody.
Have a solid one.
Bye.
Oh, where are you, you sally little boy?
Are you in the nether?
I am in the nether.
Are you in the nether?
I am in the nether. In the post-blaze powder. Make an eye bender.
Are you in the nether?
I am in the nether.
Are you in the nether?
I am in the nether. Can you get me eyes a bender?
What? Chris Pratt doesn't get round and gravel. I hope Chris Pratt doesn't get stuck in the nether. 15 eyes a bender.
How much to get the dents out my fender bender?
This guy's just taking his car to a garage. Worried about messaging my wife and the things that I'll send her. About the damage my drunken driving has done to this fender.
But that's legal tender.